so much, Mayor Rockingham. We really appreciate those opening remarks. And thanks again, everybody, for being here. We're now ready to turn it over to our host, Ms. Shervon Lloyd and Mr. Ladarius Curtis.
Hi, everybody who's viewing. Thank you to Comcast Cable for airing this. It's also going to be on our YouTube channel. And thank you to the Lake County Housing Authority and the Marion Jones Community Center for hosting this event. My name is Shervon Lloyd, or as the students call me, Miss Cherry, and I'm going to be moderating. But I'd like to introduce a special guest that we have, Mr. Ladarius Curtis, and I'll kind of let him explain what his role is going to be.
Like Ms. Cherry said, my name is Ladarius Curtis. I'm here on behalf of the White House Sports Roundtable. I'm really here to help mediate and coordinate with you guys some of the ideas that you guys have about education, safety, and about what's going on in your community. This is an opportunity for you to just really kind of share how you feel about what's been going on in your community so far and how you'd like to change it. So I'm just here for that, and I welcome any ideas that you guys might have that I can take back to the White House that we can share with possibly not only this community, but the rest of the nation.
So the first half is going to be a roundtable where we kind of address the issues and think up possible solutions. And then the second half of the roundtable is actually going to be us coming up with an action plan for the city of North Chicago. So we'd like to have everybody introduce themselves. I'll start with Mary.
My name is Ashley.
My name is Crystal.
My name is Celicia.
My name is Sebastian.
My name is Brenda.
My name is Lamar.
My name is Janiqua.
My name is Maurice. My name is Marcel.
How many of you are in high school? Okay. How many of you are in middle school? Okay. How many of you are graduates from high school or working on getting your GED? So we have a pretty good mix. And so my first question is, raise your hand if you know someone in your life who has dropped out of school. Okay, you guys are going to have to raise your hands higher than that. So I want to know from you guys sitting at the table, in your opinion, what is one of the reasons, or what are some of the reasons that students drop out of school? Anybody want to start?
Sometimes they feel that they can't accomplish high school.
What do you mean by accomplish high school?
Like they can't finish it. Like they think they're too stupid to finish high school.
For a reason like your parents' age, why you really don't finish high school, it's like, you know, you get around your peers, you know, you try to blend in, fit in, or whatever, and if they're not doing the work, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be wasting your time going back to class, and you want to be with them, you know, so you start to let others just take control of them, so like, doing work, and you know.
So peer pressure gets in the way.
Issue,
Anybody else have other reasons?
I feel like a lot of people drop out of high school because you don't have the support from the teachers that's actually in the classroom. It's like teachers let up on their students instead of just pushing them to go forward. You know, like I feel like some teachers just want to get their paychecks instead of fulfill their job and their obligation as being teachers. And then their students just fall behind in class.
Anybody else got any other reasons?
I think some students fail to go to school or just stay in school because of their own personal situation, things they're going through throughout their life.
I think that parents play a good part in it too.
So is it that students need additional encouragement from the home in order to graduate, or?
Additional encouragement because opportunity starts in the house. If your parents don't care, then your students, their child will care.
So we've got a couple good reasons, and I kind of just want to go and talk about them more. Have any of you, well, I'm sure you've all felt peer pressure, but do any of you feel like you want to give up sometimes and quit school? Raise your hand if you've ever felt that. Okay. Can you guys tell me what that feels like, or what causes you to feel that way? Shaniqua.
Well,
You want to think about it? Anybody else want to take that one?
I feel like I had a lot of problems, but everybody has problems. You gotta fight with them.
What about the feeling like you don't have a lot of support from the teachers? Have any of you ever felt that way? Okay, what does that feel like?
I feel like that feels like what goal can you reach? Like, I understand you have to have support of the parents, but sometimes I feel like a teacher is like a second parent. You know, like if you go to school, they also supposed to motivate me to do better. You know, especially like once I get to my high school level, that means my next level after that should be college or to a successful job, somewhere I can be placed in. If you're not motivating me at all, and you just telling me like, well, name calling me, telling me I'm not gonna be successful, or just, you know, not even pushing me an inch. You know, you gotta get move an inch before you move a mile or a foot or anything like that. You know, if you're not even trying to push me that way, then it's like I'm just standing there watching the world go by.
So at the same time, you guys are young adults. Do you feel like it's the role of older people to motivate you? I mean, to play devil's advocate, couldn't you guys just motivate yourself? Get up, go, do what you have to do?
Everyone has the role, but you know, like, there's nothing wrong with an extra push, going in that direction, you know? If you have your own support and you feel like you have people behind you that support you, it makes you want to do your job a lot better, or go ahead with it, you know?
Like, people here most of the time, everybody can't be a rapper, everybody can't be a basketball player, everybody can't be a football player. But that is some people, that is most of our motivation. So if you don't have anybody else from like the doctor's world or like a child advocate worker or anything like that motivating you to do something instead of that rapper, football role, basketball role, that's all you're gonna reach for. Is what you see the stars doing, what you see on TV. You're not gonna be able to reach for everything because ain't nobody pushing you that way.
Anybody else want to comment on that?
I just heard a lot of you guys say that, you know, sometimes you get down about going to school or wanting to quit school. Well, since you guys haven't quit school, what kept you going?
Well, actually, I quit school. But I went back. You know, my motivation was through my kids. You know, I want them to see that I kept going. I wanted them to see that their father did. That he just didn't quit. He just didn't keep giving up. So, you know, my motivation came from my kids and also my little sister. And when that, you know, when I have certain people motivate me, or like my seed, not saying that everybody has one, you know, there's gonna be motivation to do better. You know, like me, well, at least it should be.
I feel like I'm gonna do what people said I couldn't, that I wouldn't achieve.
The rest of you guys are all in school. What keeps you in school? Ashley?
Is that I know when I get done with school, it's gonna be a good practice to watch up more instead of me sitting up there in school and like, well, I could have done it, whereas if I stayed in school and just keep fighting, I know it's gonna be a good reward.
And also, I was the first one in my family to graduate from high school.
I don't want to be a statistic.
Comment on what she said, it's an excellent reward when you get through at the end and you know you did it. Because I achieved it myself and I didn't think that I could achieve it. When I walked across that stage and received my high school diploma, I knew I had it and I knew I was going somewhere and I was halfway there. So you should keep going.
So, do you guys think that having other people your own age would also be good motivation? You know?
Yeah, kids doing the same
Yeah,
thing.
peers doing the same thing that you do, that's why sometimes it's all about who you hang around. Who's your friend? If you're in school and you're going to school, you shouldn't interact with somebody else that's not going to school.
Which is an excellent point, but how do you, when you're 16 and you want to be out, you don't want to be at school and you want to be watching TV or sitting on your phone texting, how do you know when you're with the right people?
You know, I mean, everybody knows when
Because I
everybody knows.
found out, you'll know.
we always try to do our homework before we even think about playing any games or anything. So it's best to think about your education before you try to hang out or have fun.
That's good. Because if you was around somebody that didn't really care about that, you would know that. Because they would be like, no, we can do our homework later, let's do this.
I feel like out here you got more of an outreach program, like more community services than what I came from. So, I mean,
I see that too. It's more help out here than it is
I can
where we
graduate.
from.
And you have more people in the community that supports students to go to school and will report to the police officers or their parents because this is like such a small neighborhood that they let it be known to the parents or the students they're not doing right, you're not doing what's good, you're supposed to be in school every day, you're supposed to try to make something of yourself. So,
And if you don't mind me asking, where are you guys from?
I'm
I'm from Chicago.
So you feel like in Lake County you get more support?
I didn't get on my feet until I got to Lake County.
I didn't start going to school until I got to second.
Another thing that you guys addressed was parental involvement. What do you mean by parental involvement? What do you want from your parents that you may have gotten or may not be getting?
Motivation. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it plays a big part. If kids see that their parents are not caring about them going to school as far as attendance, everything, they not gonna care. It plays a big part. My parents was not playing. That's why I got out of high school. It wasn't going for it.
Yeah, I think that's a true statement, though.
It wasn't going for it.
I think the true statement to a certain extent, but some people, some kids may grow up in private school, they kind of see, like, to me, private school, middle school is the easiest day that you can have. So when you grow up to that day when you see what that your parents believe isn't anything much at that moment, you decide before you graduate what you want to do. You know, like if you want to keep going or not. You know, so
You
some
always
people,
want to have the motivation to be better than your parents.
yeah, that's basically, I feel like the people got from parents that's just like, you look at your parents every day, like, I don't want to be like that. You know, that's your motivation right there.
I have a question for those of you who are going to the Chicago area schools. When you look at the other schools around you in Waukegan or Lake Forest or other areas, how do you feel in comparison to them?
I feel like against like the other schools, like they do more. They give them like more like they think they'll go somewhere more than they think you will go somewhere because most of the kids at our school are like they don't really go to class or anything. They would just walk around the halls and some won't even go to class and they don't even bother coming at all. So then I guess compared to other schools, we would be like, nobody would care, like they would think other people could actually go farther than we could, but there's actually some people at our school that really do care about getting their education and stuff.
So some other school districts seem to have more